Many of you in the media clearly missed the art of the deal. You clearly failed to see what President Trump is doing here. You tried to say that the rest of the world would be moved closer to China when in fact we've seen the opposite effect. The entire world is calling the United States of America, not China, because they need our markets.
There's no evidence that it's working. You can't govern with stream of consciousness engagement. That doesn't work. You know, and I heard Bill Clinton say this a number of years ago, that the United States is 4 to 5% of the world's population. So we have to play nice with our partners around the globe. And as you said, and we talked about this before, what China has been doing internationally has been, you know, when you look at it, you know, building ports in places in Africa and in the Caribbean, they've expanded their economy significantly. So this sort of protectionist approach that the president is thinking or trying to promote that he has, I definitely think, you know, hurts American workers. And let's be clear. And you're right at the, you know, in the ways that you talked about this at the top, that these exceptions that he's made for these big companies, yes, it may make your iPhone a little cheaper, but the reality is that there are a lot of other products that come into this country from China, for example. So you may get a cheaper phone from Apple or some other company, but when you go to the Dollar Tree store, you know, in your neighborhood, all of these other areas, Walmart, the Walmarts of the world, Walmarts that are some of the biggest employers in some communities. When you go to those stores, all of those products are going to be more expensive. Yep. And there's a little irony here, just very quickly. The CEO of BlackRock was at the Economic Club at New York and indicated that a lot of the companies he's engaged with are talking recession. It was at that same Economic Club of New York, if you remember during the campaign, that Trump had that incoherent answer about the cost of childcare. So any business leader that ever heard him talk about the economy and his plan could tell you a mile away that he didn't know what he was talking about and that there really was no plan. So this shouldn't really come as a surprise to them. But clearly, it's going to be a surprise to a lot of people who supported him.